Okay, hi everyone, welcome to another stream. Today I'm trying a different time zone. Just setting up the frame of the camera first. And this is the next mermaid we'll be coloring in. Hopefully there's actually people awake at this time. Okay, so especially for the playback viewers, and let me know, leave me a comment below if you're watching the playback, because I think that'd be really cool to know. You're going to be coloring this one. I'm not super happy with this one, but I think I'm going to do something interesting with the background. I think I'll zoom in a little bit more. Normally I stream in the opposite times of the day, but I thought I'd try at least once to stream at this time and see how it goes. So if it doesn't go well, that's okay, because it's kind of nicer to stream in my evenings anyway. But let's try this out and see how it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna do kind of a moody drawing. I'm gonna pick moody colors for this one. So let's get started with that. Okay. So I'm just going to start with the background because I want to get the background out of the way. If anybody has any questions, just let me know. Leave a comment in the chat. All the materials are also listed in the this video description if you're curious. I'm using the chisel tip now to fill in the background because the chisel tip actually does a much better job for big areas than the brush tip does. So how is everybody's day going? Or is it evening for you? Here this is morning for me. I think it's, technically 11 now. Yeah, it's 11:30 now, but for me that's early morning. Because I'm a night owl. Background's always the hardest part to deal with. So sometimes I like to, if I do a background, I just deal with it first. That way if things go bad, it's not so bad. Because I could just start over. But it's not like I'm ruining a character I already did a really good job with. I'm kind of surprised because I thought there'd be more people online at this time. But it's okay. Like I said, if it doesn't work out for this timing, I'll just go back to midnight Singapore time. Why did it do that? Okay. That's weird. There's ink on the table, that's why. Oh no. That is not going anywhere. Oh well. I can always use some white paint later to fix that. So is anybody else doing Mermay? Drawing a mermaid every day for the month of May? I don't think many people are doing it daily this year. I feel like a lot of people are maybe less enchanted by Mermay this year. There's definitely a lot of mermaids around, but I actually see a lot of mermaid hate going around too, which is kind of weird to me. I mean, to each their own though. But I do see a lot of people just doing a few and then saying that they're done for the year. I was hoping to do a lot more this year, but I'll probably just get maybe 15 done. I think that's my new goal. I want to get at least 15 done before the end of May, because it definitely has not been working out to do a lot more than I thought I would. Like, wait, that sentence drifted off. It definitely hasn't been working out to do as many as I thought I would get to. So if anyone's curious, I'm just kind of layering the V20. These are Copic sketch markers with C0 and C1 and my colorless blender. I'm just doing stripes to get like a kind of moody gray background because I want this to have a moody feel. My paper keeps betraying me a little bit. I'm just building up the color slowly so I don't make any big mistakes. Like this. I think I'll pull in my C3 next. Go a little darker on top. Hi, how are you? Thanks, yeah, I'm going for kind of a stormy, moody look. How are you doing? It's pretty quiet today in chat. Sorry for that sound, everyone. I like to think of it as a yapping dog. Although I'm going a little too fast for the yap today. Trying to get that blend in. Smooth everything out. Yeah, night here, everyone's asleep, just home from work. Yeah. I was saying earlier, I'm going for like a stormy mermaid look, something moody, because I believe that's what I was going for when I did the sketch for this one. I'm just building up the color slowly for the background to get the background out of the way. I wish I'd kept this area lighter. Like I did over here. I'm listening to some J-Rock to get myself like awake-ish with my headphones, which I hope nobody can hear. Let me know if anybody can hear anything in the background. Not that I think any J-pop or J-rock would be pulled. But you never know with the content ID thing. Hi Pikachu! Hey, I saw your comment recently. How are you today? That's a very cute name. And thank you. Okay, good, can't hear it. What time is it here? It's 11:44 a.m. Which you know that's early for me. I actually woke up at like 9 a.m., which is weird. I had a bad dream and I was just like, that's it. I'm not going back to sleep. But this was my goal. I was hoping to stream during like the mornings at least once in May, and I did it. So yes. I'm good today. How about you? I'm good. So far we had one mishap here, but otherwise it's going good. Oh no, why did I do that? Should we keep all the lines kind of symmetrical, parallel, whatever term? I don't think it would hurt it if I put some color over the character, because the hair should be darker, but I'm trying to avoid that, which can be annoying to get the nice blend going. Don't want to make a mistake and then later decide, oh, actually I want it light color. Hi Sasha, how are you? Wait, I blend in? What does that mean? Thanks. I wish I could gel this good, to be honest. Aw, just keep trying, you'll get there one day. I've been gelling for a long time, and this is how far I've gotten. Hopefully one day I'll get even better. Just keep going, you'll get there. Oh, the mistake will blend it. Yeah, I hope so. It was weird though, because it's like I had some ink on my table and the colorless blender picked it up and it's like, oh no. I'm good, so happy I can catch your stream. How are you? Aw, I'm so glad you could too. I was hoping that I could catch more people because it was a different time of streaming for me. Usually I stream in the evenings. I know, the playback people are going to be like, alright, we heard you say that 5 times already, stop. Sorry guys. I'm doing good. It's early for me. I'm trying to keep myself pepped up by listening to some J-pop, J-rock in my ear. Because, you know, YouTube, you can't listen to it openly or content will get you. Alright, it's okay, Pikachu. How are you, Sasha? Are you usually doing art at this time? Are you working on anything? Let me know if anybody's drawing with me. I love hearing that. And if anybody is drawing with me, you could just totally, if you use Instagram, if you want to tag me in it, I'd love that because then I could see what you were drawing while I was streaming. I think that's really cool. Nobody's done it yet. I've actually asked people to do it multiple times and nobody's done it yet. Oh no, wait, somebody tagged me. But I'm not sure if they drew it while I was streaming, but probably. They did a mermaid. It was really cute. Gene, I'm listening to Hido right now. It's pretty much all that Spotify has is like Lark and Ciel, Hide. But it's making me energetic. Ooh, I just made a thank you postcard for customers from my shop. Cool. Oh, I should probably do something like that. I've been so on the cusp of like opening something and I just don't do it. You are so prepared. That's great. I feel like I'm just going to keep fussing with this, so I might just stop myself in a minute and move on to another part. I could always fuss again with it later. How are you liking Mermay? Has the challenge been hard? I like it. I wish I had done more. Like, I wish I could do more mermaids and do it more quickly. But I've been liking it. And I've been liking streaming. It's been so really fun recently. Like, the people just make it, like, so much better, I guess is the word. I always was afraid to stream, but the people who chat are always, like, they always make it really nice. I'm kind of hoping to get through all of the drawings that I pre-did. I have like, I think 13, and this is number 5, and then be able to do some sketching and like watercolor on the live streams before the end of May. That would be great. I also love the power of a stormy sky, so gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love that too. I'm drawing a mermaid too. It's kind of similar to this. Cool. Tag me when you're done. I'd love to see it. Is this crooked though? It's possible. And by crooked, I meant like the lines. Okay, I think we're gonna walk away from the sky for now. We could do some water. I remember when I sketched this, I just kind of gave like generic idea of what I wanted, but not tried to put too much into the liner to like lock me into it. Real life is crooked. It's great. Yeah, true. Oh, you don't use Instagram. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Not everyone's everywhere. Okay. The water. What do I want to do for the water? I think I want to put like a light greenish hue to the water. I think that was the plan. But I don't know how green is this. Do I want to commit to that? Or should I just do like dark water? Maybe the green doesn't fit. I feel like the green doesn't fit. Dark water sounds kind of interesting. Like ominous, deep dark water. I don't know if that would be realistic though. Hi Serena, welcome. I'm glad you finally caught it live. Well, I'm trying not to introduce any other colors. That I had the greens here, but I wasn't sure how I was going to use them. Maybe we'll come back to that. I do want the rocks to be dark. Yeah, we'll just do the rocks first. Oh, thank you, Sasha. Yeah, I tried to pick the colors beforehand. I just set the stream to be like, you know, going to go live in half an hour, and then I sat here and picked the colors because in my previous streams I didn't pick the colors, and I spent the whole stream like talking about should I do this, should I do that, and I felt so bad. So it's like, no, I gotta pick the colors first so people don't have to sit there and hear me hum and haw about what colors to use. Although that's real life, okay? That's how it's like as an artist. You sit there and you ponder the colors for a really long time. Right? Maybe a green for the tail would be good use of greens. Maybe. I was actually thinking of keeping the mermaid kind of purple though, but we'll see. Green kind of works for it though. Like green works with the purple too. I wanted the background to be mostly gray to give like a moody feel, and I wanted her colors to be like purplish to also promote like a kind of sad, moody feel for the drawing. Blues would have worked too, but I don't know, just felt like she looked like she could use some purple. See, there's that yapping dog I was talking about. I'm referring to the scratchy sound of the marker. Oh, the purple is so pretty too. Yeah, I love purple. Purple's the best. Well, that reminds me. The other day in a stream, I had opened a pen I bought at Dojima the other day, and I keep reminding myself to check it to see if it's what's the term, like, you know, like when you first open it, the ink has to flow into the nib. Like, I've literally been about to go to sleep and thinking, oh no, I haven't checked it if it's ready. Now I can't find it. So what was the point? Oh, there it is. Just want to see if it's ready. No, why? Why is it not ready? Okay, has anybody ever used brush pens? I cannot get mine to flow. Oh, you have to use it. Oh my gosh. Guys, I am so brush pen dumb. There you go. What? The other day I loaded it wrong because, like, I put the cartridge in. There's like a cartridge, and I thought I locked it in, and the bristles stayed white, and I'm like, why though? And then later that night I looked at it again, and I tried to like push it even harder, and I felt like a click, and I was like, all right, that's got to be it. Then I saw the ink coming up, so I left it, and it's been like 3 days. Okay, it works. It works. It's a miracle. See, isn't it cute? I don't even know which type this is. It was in the Pentel booth at Dojima here in Singapore. And it was like this grayish, purplish. I was like, I'm buying it, even though I know I don't like brush pens. One of those, yeah, I have a art supply problem. Seriously, I do. Good, it's not just me. Okay, good. See, the instructions were all in Japanese, so it's not like they were helpful. Like, the packaging was 100% Japanese. I'm not sure if that's how it is everywhere. Like, I don't know if they have English packaging for any sold in the US. But, a lot of things in Singapore that come from Japan, they don't bother to translate. It's just all 100% Japanese packaging. Even like shampoos and stuff, because we do get a lot of that kind of stuff here. Oh no, you guys, this marker is like been one of my favorites for rocks, and it feels like it's dry. No, don't do this. The sad thing about Mermay is I've been using markers, and the reason I've been using markers so much is because I already put it on marker paper thinking that I had to do these quickly in order to make like a daily video, which I didn't do in the end. The sad thing is, like, you use your markers so much that you end up finding so many that need refills, and it's super sad when you go and buy the refills and they're just so expensive. I already have 2 more on my list. Okay, BV23. I don't think I have that. Nope, it goes on the list. More money down the drain. Well, I mean, it's useful. It's just, you know what it's like, right? It's like, no, I have to buy more. Okay, BV23. I gotta note it down so I don't forget. I need to get Y13 too. Which seems like a shame because I'm not sure how often I use that color. Oh, and sorry if there was a noise just now. My hair was in front of the mic. I had to move it. I have days like that too. Oh. My friend was born in Japan, so I was ready to ask her because she could read the Japanese instructions. Oh, that's so sweet. What is the main language of Singapore? Do you speak it? Yeah, the main language is actually English, so I'm really lucky. The main language is English. Everyone speaks English. they learn it in school, and that's actually because there was a campaign by the original Prime Minister of Singapore. They did a campaign of Speak English to kind of unite the races that live here, because it's a multiracial society here. There's a large amount of Chinese, Malay, and Indian, and then Eurasians, or white. I think Eurasians means like half white, half Asian. But honestly, I've been living here for 5 years, and I'm not 100% sure what it fully means. I also think maybe they mean Europeans, so like white people, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, they did a campaign a long time ago, probably back in the 60s, I'm gonna guess, to speak English as a common language, so everyone does speak English, and then they also learn their mother tongue. But there are quite a lot of people, especially older people, that don't speak English, and some people are just used to speaking their mother tongue, as they call it. So in my household, I hear Chinese and English, but my husband will speak English to me, and I sometimes try to learn Chinese, but I find it really hard because Chinese Mandarin has like this 4 tones thing, where like one sound can have 4 different tones, and it means something totally different. And my husband will try to teach me the tones, and it just sounds like the same thing 4 times to me. So it's really hard. It's like really, really, really hard. But yeah, lucky for me, everything's in English. And sometimes, like when you're on the train, there'll be announcements where they'll speak like maybe English, and then they'll announce it in Chinese, and then in I'm not sure, do they do Malay? I know Tamil is there, but that kind of thing, yeah. Yeah, the 4 tones is super hard. And then I feel like there's another language here that's called Singlish, which is Singapore English. It's like kind of a mix of a bunch of different languages. And another language called Hokkien, which is, my husband says, is like the roughest language in the world, like the most vulgar. So I've tried to pick up quite a bit of Singlish, because they use like different kind of words. It's kind of fun sometimes, but it's still English at the base. I know, I just kind of went on a tangent with that, but hopefully that wasn't boring. Oh my god, my Wi-Fi sucks, so the stream keeps buffering. Oh, is everybody else okay? Is the stream like clear for you all? Yeah. Okay, this one's really dry, so I wonder, maybe I'll let this rock be this color and go for cool gray for the other rock. Say something in Singlish. You mean Singlish? It's like Singlish. That's how you say it. Or write it. I'm too embarrassed to say anything in Singlish. I'll say it wrong or something. Like, no. Okay, I'm going for cool gray for this rock. I'm not sure if I meant this to be like a sand when I first drew it, but it's gonna be a rock now. Right now in Singapore, it's really hot though. I feel like it's gonna become like more of the summer here. It's always summer here, frankly, compared to like the east coast of the US. It's usually like 80 degrees or so on average. That's a guess though. But recently it's just been really hot, especially in the mornings, because where I live, the flat kind of is pointed towards the morning sun, so it gets really hot in the apartment during the mornings. Some people actually buy flats based on like where the sun direction is, like if they want afternoon sun or morning sun, which I think is kind of interesting, but I wonder how easy is that to predict. I'm not sure how much I want to go into the right side with the color. I missed the first part. How long did it take to draw the mermaid? Actually, oh, sorry, I keep shaking the camera. Actually, the sketching and the inking I did like last month, and I actually videoed it, but I was going to do daily videos where I just like do the speed paint and then post it every day, but I ran out of time, so that one, it probably took me like an hour or two to do this, the sketching and the inking. That's going to be a guess though. It usually takes me like an hour or two. So at the beginning of the stream, I just already had the line art and I'm just coloring it. It's getting hot here in BC. I'm happy though because I haven't seen the sun in months. Ah, that's always good. Sometimes it's great when summer hits after winter, or spring I should say. I always loved that feeling of being able to open the windows again and put on like those shoes that you don't need to lace up. What are they called? Like the slip-on shoes. I always love that. Something about summer. I'm not sure if I miss it or not, but I also really liked how, you know, like in the deep summer, you would have like really, well, at least where I used to live, it would be like still, it would still be light out at like 9 p.m. and I just felt like so energetic, like I could do anything. I'm not 100% sure if I missed that or not. Here it just gets dark at 7 p.m. every day. Every day, all year round. There's something nice about the consistency of that. But it was kind of like a special thing where it's like it was light all the way until 9 p.m. Although it sucked really badly when it was dark at 4 p.m., right? That was the worst. And here they don't have daylight savings time. I'm not sure if Canada, does Canada do daylight savings time? Because where I used to live, we did. And it was always confusing and annoying when you lost an hour. But here, none of that. I'm not sure how I want it to go to, maybe I'll just bring this down here because it doesn't look right. Sometimes when I sketch something, I don't plan out how the edges will look colored, which can be a downfall when I'm coloring it. Oh, Canada does have daylight savings time. Okay, good. Now I know something new. BC is like the West Coast, right? Oh, in Toronto today it was starting to get cold again when all week it was 22. Oh, that, you know, that's something I have to get used to since I moved to Singapore is like in the US I was used to Fahrenheit and here it's all Celsius. So I'm still not 100% sure like right off the bat what 22 is, even though like I've been here for so long. I also had to get used to military time. They use that sometimes here. Not always, but sometimes. And like I had no idea what it meant when I first came here. And centimeters, of course. Like all of this stuff is like, it doesn't compute in my head. Like I have to like constantly be converting it to understand, you know? It's so funny. Okay, I'm desperately trying to get a smooth color with this marker, if anybody's wondering. As the west coast, we have the mildest weather in Canada, less cold and snow compared to other provinces. Oh, nice. But we get a lot of rain. Rain's not bad though. It can be depressing though, I'm sure, if it's like constantly raining. That's really nice though. And I know Toronto is the other side. Toronto is like the east coast. So it's closer to where I lived. I lived on the east coast in the US. Now this rock kind of looks organic somehow. I almost feel like I should put eyes on it and be like, that's a walrus. I don't know. Wait, are walruses in the ocean? Oh no, I said something stupid on stream. How long are you planning on streaming? Probably at least another hour. I'm not gonna stream like all day long or anything. Yeah, see, okay, good. I'm not the only one who thought it. It does look like a walrus. Maybe it could be. I don't know. Maybe I should look up walrus reference and see if I could turn that into a walrus. That would be kind of interesting. She's got her, she's feeling sad and she's got a walrus friend next to her. For a second, I'm thinking like, wait, walruses are animals that live in the sea, right? Yeah. Unexpected, something interesting. Maybe he's consoling her. Oh no. In the references, they all look kind of brownish, but oh well, mine's gray. Oh, they have that tuft of fur. I wonder how to draw that. This one looks kind of grayish underneath the water. The nose is quite cute. Let's get a pencil and see what we can do. Maybe I'll use that new pencil. Get some money, get some use out of it since I bought it on a whim. Let's practice first. Oh no. Oh, there's something very cute about this one. I would have rain all the time then and negative 20 and snow in April. Oh no! Snow in April. That is the worst. I'd be so frustrated. I'd be like, come on. Shouldn't we have some spring yet already? I think before I left, I think the latest snow came was like February or March. So that is just crazy. Okay, wait. Just doing a practice, see if I can draw the face before I like try to mess with the drawing too much. Because I've never drawn a walrus before. Kind of looks like an alien right now. Walrus alien. It really looks like an alien. Sometimes I see some artists who draw, like normally I follow artists who draw things that are similar to what I draw, which is like human people. But sometimes I follow people who do like food illustrations and animals. And it's kind of like, wow, I wish I could draw animals cute as they do. But of course I don't practice it. Yeah, he looks really cute. Wait, the drawing or the image? I think the image was actually really cute. Okay, he has this line. I guess I could use that to divide. And then the whiskers all seem to point a little bit out, but mostly inwards. Probably because they move when he moves his mouth. I mean, that seems kind of easy, but how does it translate to this? Oh, thank you, Serena. You're so sweet. I've been thinking about drawing more animals. Yeah, Lee. I love Lee's channel. There's something about her personality. It's just so fun to watch. Yeah, and she does draw them really cute. I like the way she does color too. Like it's very different, but it's very interesting to look at. Oh, thanks. You guys are so sweet. So my first drawing of a walrus is successful. Yay. But how does it look like that here? How do we get that to look right? Like, it seems like this should be the face area, right? This has become like almost like a scribble-ish challenge in a way, because I was trying to make something into something else. Hi, Karina. Oh my gosh, you're here. What time is it for you? Okay, maybe I'll try to put the head here. Oof, I think I bit off more than I can chew. Should just put eyes on it and be like, it's a walrus. That's good enough. I'll just be like, Night, 19 p.m. I was spending time with my family. Aw. Looks like he's swimming around the rock. Yeah, that kind of does. That's what I was like envisioning. I was like, hey. Or maybe he's curled up around there. Actually, this kind of works for me so far. Let's see. If this is his mouth, then the little tusk thing would come out around here, I think. And another one here. Right? The water is in the way. And then these would move in this way, I think. A few going this way. I mean, it looks pretty. What do you guys think? Does that look like decent? It may be hard to see. I'm here late, but glad to catch a stream, especially since I have morning shift work. Oh. Well, I'm glad you came too. I'm trying a different time just so I could catch some other people. But I had to wake up early for this, so not sure how often I'll do it again in the future. I'll try though. So whiskers over here. This is the nose and this is the eye. You know, I think that's good. Although something here, what is this? What is this then? We should name him Bob the Walrus. Okay, he's Bob. Something about that reminds me of that movie, Treasure Planet. I haven't seen that in forever. I saw that when I think it probably first came out. And I always remembered the part where he named the planet Bob. It's always kind of funny to me. Okay, walruses seem to have hands. Now I'm trying to find a picture of them. Like fins. There's a stuffed animal showed me it pretty well, but I want a real life picture. Treasure Planet, yeah. Something like that, right? Or does that look funny? If anyone's just joining, we are turning a rock into a walrus. What do their feet look like? Come on, Google, show me. Looks like it kind of looks like that, just more wrinkly. That's the first thing I think of when I hear Bob too. Yay, I'm not the only one. Here she looks cute, really nice and pretty. Should I use my thick brush liner or my fine liner? Ooh, use the one you're more comfortable with. Unless you want to experiment. I mean, like, sometimes it's good to experiment. I usually go for the fine liner because, like I said, I bought this brush pen because it was there and it was a different color and it was like an event, so we're supposed to buy stuff, but I'm terrible with brush pens. I should practice more, maybe do that in my sketchbook later. Ooh, your watercolors are arriving tomorrow. Oh, that's so exciting. What watercolors did you buy? I don't mind fine liners, but the only brush liners I have are the Sig Manga Cast. Oh, do you like them? The Manga Cast? I actually bought some. I haven't used them yet because I heard that they're really good. Especially, I think there must have been like 2 or 3 artists, but the latest one I remember seeing it was Doodle Date had mentioned the Mangaka flexible ones, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll try that. But I haven't actually tried it yet. I always go for fine liners too. Cool. Yeah, me too. Oh, right. Yo, you told me that. Oh, I forgot. The handmade ones. Oh, yeah. I want to hear how those work. Okay, now it kind of looks like he's bracing for something. And I kind of want him to be like laying and like relaxed. So maybe this is the wrong way to go for that. How do walruses lay? Maybe that's why I can't see the paws often, because the only ones I can see it are they're sitting up. I'll just think of like a cat, really. A cat likes to tuck her paw underneath while she's sitting relaxed. Okay, try again. Do they sap green? Yeah. Oh, okay, they're good if you're a new, like a beginning or new to brush pens. Oh, that sounds like I'll probably like them then. Okay, that doesn't look great either. Maybe I'll just do this to make it look like it's tucked underneath. Pull a few wrinkles. I'm gonna say that's good. That's good. I just realized that I used red for all the other lines. Maybe switch to the red bed. But then again, I want the molars to stand out. Okay, it looks a little weird, but we're going with it. Anyway, I'm trying not to be too precious with these mermaid drawings. I like the black with the walrus, but the red looks good too. Yeah, I thought like this one's okay. Like the eyes can be black. I'll probably go over it with black again later, but you know. I think the only thing I've used from Pentel that I dislike was the ballpoint pen. I like sketching in pen now and then, but for some reason the Pentel ones don't give good results. Really? I've never really paid attention to the ballpoint pen brand, but that's good to know. I do like a lot of the Pentel products though, especially their water brushes. They had a lot of the water brushes at the event, but I was like, I already have enough of those. And then later I looked at the flyer because they gave you a flyer when you went in, and I was disappointed to see that they had like a flat water brush. Like a flat brush, and I was like, oh man, if I realized that, I would have bought it. That would have been super useful. Because I thought they only have rounds. Maybe it's a new product. But after me and my husband went to the event, we found a Tokyo Hands at the shopping mall next to the place, and they had a lot of the same products, so maybe I can just check there next time. We actually suspected that they were from Tokyo Hands, and then later, the free gift that they gave me, I saw a Tokyo Hands price tag on it, and I was like, oh, so they are from Tokyo Hands. Okay, I've been looking for this eraser and it's sitting on my table. Pencils, a lot of good products, just their pens though. Nope, yeah. How many years have you done Mermay? I watched your video from last year. I think last year was the first year, I think. Because I think before that I had heard of it, but it was too late. And last year, at this time, I just used my, what's it called? That sketchbook I had bought just a while before then. The marker sketchbook. And I did a little mermaid drawing every day by myself without recording it. And I really liked that. And I told myself, in the future, I'm just going to do these drawings without trying to make videos out of them. And then a year later, I'm like, I'm going to do a daily video with all these mermaids. I do not know limits, guys. But actually, the live streams have been so much more rewarding than daily videos have in the past. I really like doing the live streams. Because, like, I'm still doing the art. You're still seeing me do the art. It's just that it's kind of more fun because I get to chat with you guys too, and I don't have to do any editing later. That's the best part. I'm looking into getting Copic Chow BB color set for my first 8 Copics. It is 30 bucks and has 2 multiliners. Oh, cool. How are the colors? I don't think I've heard of the BB color set. I actually bought all of my Copics individually, one by one, very slowly. But they didn't used to have the smaller sets, so it's pretty nice. I think they only had like their sets always seemed really expensive when I was younger. Now I'm kind of locked in. I can't really buy any of these sets because I have at least, half of them. So I have to keep buying them individually, which is kind of annoying. If anybody likes sketching pen, definitely recommend Bic and paper marked ones M size. Ooh, I'll have to look for those. I've heard people mention Bic pens before too. I'm not even sure what my ballpoint pens are. It's like the only one I think it's a ballpoint pen I have is the Sailor Moon one. Well, Sailor Neptune to be more specific. I think I bought a refill cartridge. I'm not sure if it says the brand. I can't read that. But yeah, this is the only ballpoint pen I have now, but I should look into it if I see any Bics to pick them up. Ooh. Yeah, see, I feel like I've heard of Bic pens before too. There must be a lot of them. Yeah, Sailor Neptune was always my favorite. Because I always liked the elegant characters. I always kind of strived to be elegant, but I was usually more of a clumsy person. I guess I probably am closer to an Usagi. But I always liked the Sailor Neptune type characters. Plus, like, I ship, Neptune and Uranus like crazy. Like, they are my OTP, as people call it. Forever. I think every time I see Neptune and Uranus, like, art or cosplay, like, I just can't help myself. I always like it. I wonder if these Bic pens are the ones that people use when they do like the ballpoint pen challenge, and they always seem to get like really amazing results, like really light and then really dark as well. And I'm just like, how though? My pen only does one pressure. Y'all are amazing. Okay, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to make this look like a walrus except for the face, but Either way, it's already there. Wait, the walruses have like wrinkles in the whole body, right? Maybe that'll help it. Maybe the tusks were a little too short too. I guess it could be young walrus. They're probably like, they probably have shorter tusks. Yeah, they have a lot of wrinkles, so I guess I could put in some wrinkles. I should probably plan these out to make it more walrusy. Although I hope it doesn't just look like he has stripes or something. I always thought it was weird that in the English dub they said they were cut. Yeah, I know what you mean. I heard that, but I've never seen the English dub for that part, because like they only did that in Canada, I believe. They never brought it to the US. I guess the Canadians could deal with cousins, but the US never got S season. So it was always like this weird thing that I'd heard about. We ended up watching the rest of the series in Japanese. Then after that, I couldn't go back. I couldn't watch the English anymore. It's like painful. But yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, why say cousins? It's just so weird. Have or do you use Amino? No, I think I had downloaded the app at one point, but I've never like made an account or anything. I don't think I will at this point, just because like I have so many accounts that I can't keep up with. I keep telling myself to post to DeviantArt and Pagey World, but I just don't have time to sit down and catch up on posts there. I feel kind of bad about it, because I do have quite a large following on Pagey World, but it's also kind of like just numbers, because like although there's like I think like 500 plus people following me there, there's only usually like 20 likes on a drawing. Pagerrail's pretty good though, because like they feature people pretty easily, like not like DeviantArt. Been there for like 14 years, I'll never get a feature. But yeah, they featured me a few times and I felt kind of happy about that, because I don't know, it's nice. It's like, it's not the goal, but it's nice to get the recognition when people say, hey, this is pretty good. Like, okay, cool. Okay, I'm not sure I'm loving this. Oh, you post on Amino. No. Oh, sorry. Maybe one day. Oh, it did air in the US, but got quickly removed. Oh, that's weird. Oh, you were into Cardcaptor. You know, that's weird, because like I remember reading the Cardcaptor manga for a bit, but like I never saw the anime. I think maybe I was like like either they didn't show it, or maybe I was starting to age out of anime for a brief period when Cardcaptor anime was around. Oh, cool, you like it. Cool. Because I did age out of anime for a short period. I even like got tired of my Sailor Moon collectibles and I sold a bunch of them. Some of which I regret even still to this day. One of the ones was a keychain set. I had a key with the Sailor Stars, Eternal Sailor Moon, and Chibi Chibi. And I kind of regret that I sold it because, you know, it's one of those products that's really hard to find now. I think it was probably really valuable now. I was actually determined to get something similar when they started releasing the Sailor Moon 20th anniversary stuff. Although I think now it's the 25th anniversary stuff. But I haven't. But I kind of regret them only because, like, I just don't have a way to display them or use them because, like, I don't want to use them. I was trying to collect the Poochie Petite characters for a while, but a lot of them were Bandai Japan exclusive, so you need like a Japanese address to get them. And I got really frustrated with that, so I was like, nah, I'm done. Oh, okay, so Fox played Tokyo Mew Mew for a short while. They sold out that card. Oh, man. Yeah, that's sad. When I was a kid, we still had, like, a thriving Saturday morning cartoon, like, culture. But it was sad when it kind of disappeared. Like, what, in the early 2000s? Oh, Carta de Saga and Tokyo Mew Mew. Oh. Yeah, I actually did read the, I think, wait, did I watch the Tokyo, no, I think I read Tokyo Mew Mew in Nakayoshi in Japanese, and I loved that one. It was so cute. I'm not sure if I saw much of the anime. What is the thing you post on, the thing with the P in front? Do you mean something in the video, or the P in the front? I don't quite understand. Maybe you can explain? Like, I still have a bunch of Sailor Moon cards. Oh, me too! Oh my god, I was so addicted to Sailor Moon cards. When I was really young and the Sailor Moon cards had just come out, like the North American releases that were all in English, they had a machine where at Toys R Us where you put in a quarter and you got a few cards. And I was obsessed with quarters because of that. I was always wanting to go and get more cards. I was so into it. I still have, like, one of the last times I brought over a box of stuff from America to Singapore here. One of the items was a big, fat, very heavy, very expensive to ship binder full of my cards too. I just can't really get rid of them. It's just something really special. Oh, I use my Sailor Moon keychains to decorate my Christmas tree. Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, I miss Saturday morning cartoons too. Oh, Kaito-chan. Yeah, I love Kaito-chan. I love that anime and the manga. That the author for Kaito-chan, Tanimura Arena, is like one of my biggest inspirations. Like, I just love the way she draws. Oh, okay. The place I post to that I was talking about was called Paiggy World. It's Paigg World. Yeah. It's like an app, but it's also a website. It's probably just older than Amino. Fruit Basket. Oh yeah. I never got into that one, but it was so popular. It was so popular with a lot of the, like, my last time I used to do I used to have a lot of, what are they called? Pen pals. And that one was always super popular, but for some reason I never watched it. Like, I don't think it was available. Because back in the day, anime wasn't always available to you, you know? It's like, it depended on what we used to rent videos, and it's like whatever videos they had for rent, that's kind of the animes that I got to watch. I think the chat might be a little slow today. I hope everything's okay with it. Let me check if the battery is dead. That might be it. So ignore the sound. I'm gonna plug in the battery. Looks like it's okay, but it could become a problem. So sorry for the shaking. Okay. Let me restart my chat window. Because it might just be I'm slow. Like I play the chat on my iPad, so I wonder if my iPad is the one that's slow. Okay. Let me know if everything's okay, like it's clear, the video, or the sound sounds okay. Can you show your Sailor Moon figures? I can't because they're kind of behind a few boxes right now. But I can post a photo on Instagram stories later if you want to see it. Oh, I still have all my Sailor Moon cards. I can't part with them. I'm still looking for more. You know, they actually released some more, some like newer ones. And I was tempted to buy them, but I was like, no, it's okay. You shouldn't. I'm trying to limit how much Sailor Moon stuff I buy because it's like, I don't want it to overpower my life like it did when I was younger. Oh, cool, Pikachu. I hope you like PG World. I think it was pretty cool. Let's see. I'm just going to catch up on the chat for a few minutes. Oh, no. So that was for Fruit Basket. Oh, no. Tokyo Pop bought it. Yeah. Quite a few good stories ended up having problems because of that. What was Fruits Basket about even, though? Looks and sound good? Good. Okay, good. Thanks, everyone. Seems good. Alright. Cool. Okay, everything's back to normal. It's good. I think I'm going to let the walrus be for right now. And I'm going to move on to the mermaid because I'm not sure what else to do. And I could just think about it and then come back. So for the mermaid, I have... This is the wrong swatch. It's from the other day. The mermaid, I was thinking of doing purples for sure. And I was even thinking about doing something different and not giving her human skin tone. But now I feel like that might be weird because I already used those tones in the background. But would it be good to do that still? Because then she's kind of blending into the background. Huh. Huh. Something to think about. I'm gonna color her hair first. That'll be the easiest. I'm gonna go for this purple, which is my favorite purple, V25. Through the manga, you meet all the members of the family. Okay. I thought I remember hearing that there was like a fox and a mouse character in Fruits Basket. But I really just never really heard much about it. Except that I heard a bunch of people say that they really liked it. Was there any other animes or mangas that you guys really liked growing up? Or even now? Oh, a cat and a mouse, okay. Were they like... Oh, okay. Based on the Chinese zodiac. Oh, okay. I wonder if they did like the whole story of the zodiac or anything too. Oh, that, you know, the trippiest thing for me since I moved to Singapore is finding out the story of Chang'e. Because there's a holiday here called Mooncake Festival. And I would occasionally hear the story, like a mooncake festival, of how, like, what people are celebrating. And after I heard the story, I was like, oh my god, that's Sailor Moon. Of course, not exactly, but I was so surprised. And Japan actually celebrates it too. I need to refill this marker. So it's like, wow, Noko Takeuchi. I never heard you credit this holiday for your story. But I really like the story of Chang'e. This is correct, right? B25, B25. Okay, we're good. Gotta make sure. Wait, why am I doing this one? Oh, right, because I only have this. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I'm just talking to myself. It's fine. What's my PG World username? It's the same here as Pearberrie. Dream Saga, only 5 mangas in total, never had an anime though. Oh, that sounds semi-familiar. I feel like I might have heard the words Dream Saga before. We don't want to spoil too much. Oh, Dragon Half, yes, and Ranma 1/2, yes. I love Ranma 1/2. And Dragon Half was so cute. A little pervy, but cute. Pandora Hearts and Crimson Shell, both of the same character. Or creator. That sounds familiar too, but I feel like that one was after my time a bit. Oh, okay. Pandora Hearts was a series. Was there a video game for Pandora Hearts? I feel like I might have seen that. But I'm not sure. Or maybe I'm just confusing it with something else. I do that a lot, guys. I confuse things and I remember things wrong, so sorry. Yes, Magic Knight Rare too. Yes, love that. I'm just like weeding a little bit between the drops to let it absorb because I'm using the brush pen and the brush side and not the chisel. So Ganymede never came to the US, only Japan. Oh, okay. I used to buy like fan subs and stuff back in the probably early 2000s, late 90s. Because back then they didn't have much. Back then, like before even Pokemon came out, they only really had like Sci-Fi Channel would play Tokyo would play Tenchi Muyo on Saturdays. And like that was kind of it. Oh yeah, and sometimes they'd play like really gross old anime. like gross old anime, I mean like stuff like slightly disturbing storylines, like on MTV and stuff. Or like, of course, what was it, Macross? I remember watching that in desperation a few times. But I never liked that kind of story. I think there's a term for it. Like the mecha. There's another term for it though. The mecha type stories, where they fight with big robots. I never got into those. Oh, cool! Thank you, Pikachu. Oh, D. Greyman. Oh no, the creator got sick easily. That sucks. It's not easy doing manga, I'm sure. Okay. Hopefully this is nice and juiced up now. Because just now the nib was really resisting. Which is really hard when you're trying to get small little details and not go out of lines. I'm trying to think of other animes I really liked. Oh, one of the ones I really liked, it wasn't anime, but it was also a manga, and it's called Oh My Goddess, or Amagumi-sama. That one was always so beautiful. But it was kind of like just the harem type storyline. But that was pretty normal in the 90s. Like, that's kind of what you saw the most. The art for that was always so pretty, though. Oh, you know that one. Cool. Oh, cool. Okay, cool, Pikachu. I'll definitely check it out on PG World. Her Majesty's Dog. I feel like I've heard that title, too. I'm pretty much just putting a flat color down for the hair, and then I'll shade it. I'm trying to keep the direction of the lines going with the hair to make it a little bit nicer. Oh, Attack on Titan. Oh no. I'm sure it's a really good one, but I can't, like, I'm like a little kid. When it comes to this type of stories, I like to watch. Except for, like, okay, there's a couple of exceptions, but I tend to go for really, really happy endings, and like nothing really bad happens, so I like super don't like Attack on Titan, but my husband likes it, and I used to kind of yell at him like, watch it when I'm out of the room. See, I have a very delicate balance. I don't like very bloody things, but I will forgive blood if it's supernatural and not too over the top. Probably the biggest exception would be my favorite movie is Underworld. I don't mind that type of blood and gore just because it's like very unrealistic. But otherwise, I don't like shows where people are like killing other people, and like I think like it's okay, that kind of stuff. Like that really bothers me. For me, it's like something like it disturbs me and like I'll think about it again later, so I try not to watch that kind of stuff. But if you like it, I'm totally cool with that. See, supernatural, romance, urban fantasy, that's all my jam. I love that. And strong female lead characters too, which is why I really love the Underworld series because like Celine is just so awesome. She kicks ass. Yes, yes, exactly. She's like my idol. I love her. I feel like there should be some hair here, but I need to think about it for a second. Her Majesty's dog, yeah. I'll have to look that one up. Yeah. It's okay though. I mean, if you like it, you should like it. Don't worry about me. I think a lot of people really liked the Attack on Titan though. There must be something really good about it. Oh, I think the only anime I liked more than the manga is Mermaid Melody. Oh, I remember looking at the manga a few times. I don't think I ever really read the whole thing because I used to get the Nakayoshis in Japanese, so I couldn't really understand a lot of stuff. But I really liked the style of that one. It was so cute. The only anime I watched in the 90s is Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, Tokyo Mew, and Inuyasha. Yeah, Inuyasha was really big too, and that's one of the ones I never watched either. I don't know why. Oh, because it was the only anime on TV. Yeah, I know what that's like. There's a lot of anime I watched when I was younger that it's just because it was available. One of the biggest ones I regret watching, and I feel bad saying this because it's extremely popular, is Evangelion. That one scarred me. Like, I just can't. I don't know why people still like it after they released the movie, and the movie was just so weird. It was just weird, guys. It got super weird, and I was just like, why? Why did I watch this? The anime got me more into the manga, or more than the manga. Yeah, I'll have to maybe check that out. Sometimes I miss watching anime. These days I can't find animes I like as much. Yeah, Mermaid Melody. There was another one that I remember loving the style of, but I never really got into the story. Oh no, I don't remember what it's called, but the main characters were chocolate and vanilla. And it was like this really cute, like witchy, kind of like gothic-y style to it that was just so cute. And I know it had an anime. And they were like finding hearts or something. I'm trying to Google it. Oh, Sugar Sugar Rune, that's it. Oh shoot, it opened up a YouTube. Did anybody watch that one or read that one, Sugar Sugar Rune? The style for that was just like, oh, I love the style for that one. Oh, Inuyasha was the first anime your cousin shared. That's so sweet. That one was really big. Oh, Sci-Fi Channel used to show anime on Mondays, but I remember that one scared me. Yeah, back in the day, they used to put some really weird stuff up. But I remember watching Tokyo. No, why do I keep saying Tokyo? Tenchi Muyo on Sci-Fi Channel, and that one was okay. That one was pretty okay. I feel like that one impacted me a bit because it was one of the first few that were available. Okay, there should really be more hair here. I remember liking another one called Gaku and Alice from like probably the early 2000s, 2005-ish or something. I don't know, I'm guessing. I was kind of sad that one never came back. For some reason, I really liked it. It's true. Denji was a lot like Oh My Goddess, except with alien woman instead of goddesses. Yeah. But it wasn't as pretty. Maybe it's because it had alien women instead of goddesses. Bogey Pop Phantom. I feel like I've heard that one before. Don't watch it. Okay, okay, okay. I will not. I don't need anything that is going to scar me and come back to me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm still kind of on the fence if I should give her like this pale gray skin. Oh no, it sounds like it was super bad. Yeah, that's what I'm worried, because like I've already used the grays in the background, so maybe I should bring in some human coloring just to kind of remind us, yeah, she's human, but maybe keep it pale. I guess I could go with the E50s. They're really pale. Where are they? All right, this is the biggest problem. Here's my dirty secret, guys. Because I've been doing so many mermaids at once, my basket has become like this. And there's markers everywhere. I still haven't finished 2 of the other drawings fully, so I can't put them away yet. And I think the skin tones I need are in here. So I'm gonna have to dig. I'm hoping later today, I'm gonna sit down and finish some of these other drawings, so I have them ready to post for Instagram. But yeah. Oh, Astro Boy and Voltron. Yeah, yeah, exactly. No idea it was anime. Yeah, it was kind of like later, they're like, oh, that counts. And it's like, oh, okay. I'm still kind of deciding on the tail and fins though, though. Oh, you just looked up Sugar Sugar Rune to check if you read it. Did you like it? I think I remember reading a little bit and watching a little bit, and the story never really grabbed me, but just the style of it was just, oh, I wish I could draw like that kind of thing. Oh no! You guys, you're scaring me. That show must have been so bad. Some gold. I shall think about it. I think I'm going to put on a really, oh, that's the wrong color. A really, really light skin tone first. You know, it's actually kind of funny because I have not been picking reds, and it's people in the chat who have been suggesting reds, and I never think of it. It's like kind of weird. I think of pinks, purples, blues, greens, but I just don't think of reds. I should work on that. Oh, and the other day I did that redhead mermaid, remember? Well, you guys, well, Karina might remember. I can't remember if she was there. But you can watch the replay if you're not sure what I'm talking about. But at the time, wasn't that the last stream? Yeah, at the time I was kind of in a weird mood, and I could not figure out what color to shade the redhead with. Okay, cool, you were there. And you know, it just suddenly hit me last night. Suddenly it hit me, and I'm like, brown. You shade red hair with brown. What was I thinking? It didn't even occur to me that night. Like, sometimes you just have off days. So at least I know what to do later when I finish that one off. Will you use the glitter pen? I haven't been using the glitter pen this year, but I've been tempted. I've been really tempted. I was actually thinking maybe I should hold off, and like if I do a print, I would put the glitter on the print. You know what I mean? So then it's a little bit more special. Yeah, I was struggling the other day. I was in a real bad mood when I turned off the stream that night. I felt kind of bad. But it was kind of like the bad mood where I just felt like things weren't going right, and I was feeling a little like failure. I was like, oh no. I felt bad that I wasn't my best that day. I'm going to keep this skin tone light. Normally I go a little bit darker for the shadows, but this time I'm just going to stick to this for the darker shadows. Because although this looks like pretty good shadow, once I blend a little bit more, it's going to disappear a bit. But hey, you know, look, better late than never. At least I finally thought of it. Aw, thank you. You saw it stream too, and you did great. It's so nice. It's so nice of you. Everyone's always so nice. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna blend that out because I don't want too harsh of a line here. Oh, I think the latest anime that I saw that I really liked was, yeah, as soon as I think to say it, oh, Bakuman. Bakuman was like, I think it was actually the author, I want to say I heard the rumor that the author who made Bakuman also did Death Note, and I never got into Death Note. I was not a fan. But Bakuman was like about manga, like two people doing manga. And I love stories like that. I love stories where they do, like they show the life of a mangaka. They even made a movie out of that one, and the movie was so disappointing. I didn't get the chance to watch your last video, but hopefully soon I was going to watch it. But I saw you were live. Oh. Yeah, well, you can watch it anytime. It's there. Hopefully you'll like it. Hey, Bardic, how are you? With the Bakuman, yeah, I really liked that one. My husband read the manga. I didn't bother because I saw the anime and I feel like I'm good. But he told me the story is pretty similar. I'm not sure though. Yeah, Miraculous Ladybug. I love that one. I still haven't seen the second season though. I haven't sat down and watched anything. I'm gonna spoil anything. I once got yelled at for saying the exact same spoiler I was about to say. What? Oh, this is the wrong color. That one hurts. Why you do me like that, marker? Fuck this marker. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Sorry, guys. Actually, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Maybe I'll use it. It's already in there. It was kind of the story that inspired the story for Death Note. It's hard to explain. Oh. I think I have to read further up for chat. Sorry, guys. The second season is good. The original story plot is different. Hi, Bardic. Oh, you just finished your day 11 Mermaid. That's so good. I need to catch up. I'm still on 5. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it was the story that inspired the story. Yeah, wait, I already read that one. I already read that chat. Oh no, you had to redraw the mermaid. That's okay. Sometimes you gotta start over. Yeah, sketches this year. Sketches are still good, you know? For a second, I was even like, maybe I'll just do line arts this year. Gosh. Because I was just in a weird art block while I was preparing for Mermay. I feel like the streams have helped me get over that. Because you guys are awesome. Okay. I think I'll just stick to these colors for very soft shading on this arm. This is a R00, like the color I accidentally used. And the reason I was upset about it is because I kind of wanted to have a slightly more lifeless look to her, maybe. Like, I just want her to seem sad, but I guess a little warmth is probably fine. But yeah, it was probably better to go with the light skin tone, kind of bring in some human coloring instead of just going gray. Then she would just kind of fade too much in the background. I kind of wanted to make it clear this is human fish, you know? Oh, thank you, Pikachu. You're awesome. Okay, that's done. I want the tail to start up higher. I'm kind of torn if I should do... I kind of think I should do a darker tail. I'm not sure if I should do purple or maybe green. I don't want to do pink, but I do have pink colors here. Oh, you're doing Mermaid for the first time? Yeah, you know, that's how it went for me too. Some drawings are good, some drawings are bad. I totally know what you mean. I feel like this one isn't as good as the ones I did the other day, but I was like, you know what? No, we're finishing it. I'm not going to redraw it because honestly, I was kind of close to redrawing it before I went live. And I was like, no, 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 no. Sometimes I have to push myself just to finish something. Yeah, you said red. I need to shift in my chair. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely goes that way. Some good seam. It's the same with Inktober too. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I find that if I get into this cycle of like redrawing things over and over again, it makes me feel so unhappy. So I find that I have to just be like, no, I'm just gonna go with it, finish it, and then move on, and just be okay with some not being great, you know? I still find that at the end of a challenge, it's still like rewarding. There's still some kind of improvement. Like at the end of Mermay last year, I felt like I had actually gotten faster at coloring and finishing drawings because I pushed myself to finish them every day. Now I feel like rereading my mangas because of earlier. Oh, sorry, but maybe that's good too. Hopefully it'll be fun. Alright, so the problem is finding a red that's similar toned. That's not pink. Because I instantly looked at 14, but that's a bit pink. This one we tried the other day and it's deceptively orange when here it looks quite red. I guess there's 17 or 27, and I think I have those out. You can just swatch them and see what I think. 17. Alright, let's dig. Oh, there it is. Do you have a cooler red? Yeah. 29's kind of pink though. I guess 37 looks pretty interesting. I can swatch that one too. I can see it in my case. Cute. I always put my iPad in front of my case if you're curious why I'm always moving it. Alright, so these are the colors that we might consider. I can kind of see what you mean, like purple and red sometimes look pretty good together. I think I need to see maybe some kind of color inspiration. And I guess gold scales could work too. Damn it. Purple and red. I'm just Googling it. Oh, trust me, I love radium. Cool. I feel like it's been a long time since I read a manga. The last manga I read was the English release of Sailor Moon. I bought every single copy because last time I never bought any of the Tokyo Pop ones, and then they were like really hard to find, but I always hated them anyway because they changed the names. So when they re-released them, I bought every single one. Although I think they did a re-release after that, and I was just like, no, I already bought them. I'm not doing anymore. It definitely looks like purple and red go well together. I kind of like the middle red better. I believe that was Y27. I don't really like Y29, or the third one. I think it's a little too pink, like on the blue side, I should say. It was that Y37 Carmine. I don't like that one. I think I'll stick with Y27. I like that. And take a look. R. Wait, I'm saying Y. Why am I saying Y? It's R. Sorry, guys. You know, I did the same thing in the voiceover for the last video. I kept mixing up the letters and numbers of the Copics. Okay, so I'm testing out R46 Strong Red. See what this looks like. Because I'm thinking this could be a good shadow color. Yeah, I think I like those two together. R27 and 46. Surprisingly, Tokyo Pop did keep everyone's name and Tokyo Mimi the same. Really? Really? That's surprising. My best friend did ask me why is everyone's name food related. In Tokyo Mew Mew? Was it? Oh yeah, Ichigo. What were the other ones' names? I remember Ichigo. I guess it was just the thing the mangaka wanted to do. I have the older Sailor Moon manga. My sister got the newer Sailor Moon manga, so we said we're not going to buy the newer manga. It's too much. Yes, I totally know what you mean. And I had a full set of the Japanese ones too, so it was already kind of ridiculous. But at least the English ones I could read. And I actually brought the English ones to Singapore with me. I was still buying them after I came here, but the Japanese ones are somewhere back in America, I think. This is looking so good so far. Thank you. Yeah, it might be because they were working in the cafe. Maybe that was like the thought process for it. All right, so if we're gonna be bold and do a whole red tail, then I'll just go for like solid color. And then maybe the gold scales. That could work. But then again, like, I'm thinking, guys, because my original intention was going for a bit of a sad feel, and I feel like the red might be too vibrant for this. Mermaid, like, that's totally, I kind of like the idea. So I think I might save that, though, because I did originally want the feel of this to be sad. I didn't want to put anything too, like, red can be quite happy or energetic. Yeah, Tokyo Alamode, I remember that. Was that the one that... Oh, no, no, no. Okay. They did something similar with Tokyo Mew Mew where they kind of changed it for the second series. But the one that I was really upset about, I wonder if anybody here watched Shugo Kara. I don't think I read the manga, but I watched the anime and I was really into it. I thought it was really cute and I really liked it. And then like they ended it abruptly without ever giving us a real ending. And I was so upset about that. And then like the next manga that came out was totally different characters and it was like a preschool thing. And I was just like, why? It was like the biggest betrayal to me. Anybody else watch that? Yes, those are the name. Ichigo, mint, pudding, Sakura, and lettuce. Oh yeah. Yeah, soup golden Brit. Maybe brown. That's still a bit warm. Yeah, I was thinking about the dark tail, like a darker tail too. I'm not sure if I should just go... This is kind of vibrant, so I might go for this color. Never got around to that one. Shugo Kara. I think I'm going to go for this color. This one is kind of with the pinks. These are one of my favorite pinks. The grayish cherry. I really like the tone of this one. But this one's on the purple side. Albergine V99. So I think I'll do that. It's like a pink-purple hybrid. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could kind of see it as brown too. Because it's like this dark purplish, blackish, brownish color. Ah, that sucks. Sometimes I hate when they do kind of weird decisions. What song am I listening to, you guys? You can't hear it, but okay, it's Versailles. I'm into J-Rock. I'm not sure if any of you guys like J-Rock. And I made a playlist on Spotify with pretty much anything that was available that I recognized. And it's just shuffling through and I'm hearing a lot of weird stuff. Some of it good. Some of it good. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's sad when they make like these weird corporate decisions about stories. Yep, 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 yep. Sorry, guys. I can't unhear the yapping dog every time the marker does that. Imagine Dragons? Yeah, I think I liked a few of their songs. Yeah, you mean Glay? Glay, Hido, Lark, yeah. It seems like Spotify only has like Lark and Ciel, very limited like older Gakuto songs, and they have ex-Japan songs. Apparently Versailles and Judy and Mary. Earlier I was listening to Judy Mary, which is very old style for me because it's been a really long time since I listened to Judy and Mary. Okay, don't do this marker. I don't like that harsh line that's forming. The angle of the tail is like really difficult to keep the lines going in the right direction. Ugh, looks like I'm gonna have a line there, no matter what I do. Okay, the music just got weirder. I wonder what band it is now. Oh no, I think Spotify decided to put a radio on. No, Spotify, don't do that. Hold on. No, 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 no. They're playing Western songs now. No, 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 no. Oh, gross. I just turned it off. They won't let me change the song. No, I don't want to hear that. They were just playing some weird Western song. And by Western, I mean like probably an American band. Very weird one. Oh, J-Rock and K-pop. I sometimes listen to K-pop too. Gazette, yes, Gazette. I haven't listened to them for a while, but like I remember really liking their stuff when they first came out. They got so popular. I really like the vocal for that band. Oh, don't do that. I wish there was a kind of a transition color for this though. I guess I could try to use the pinks. Maybe pull it back a bit. Seems a little too dark to go straight from this darkish color to the skin tone. Okay. What's your favorite song in an anime? Oh, from me, it's oh shoot, what's it called? Oh, what anime was it? Okay, I think it was Kaito-chan anime, and the artist is Pito, and I think this song is like Sky something. Haruka is the song. It's a really older one, so you might not have heard it, but the band Pito is actually one of my favorites. It's like, it's spelled P-I-E-R-R-O-T, but I kind of say it the way the Japanese fans say it. It's a French word though. I think it means like clown or something. But I love that band. I think they were so good. They kind of had an edgier style, but that one was a really light song. Okay, yeah, this is working pretty good. And I think I'm going to use the pinks to kind of smooth out this color a bit. Kind of wish I had left more space going up to show off the pink color and blend it into the skin. This color might actually push some of the darker color away though. So it kind of might work out that way. Ooh, maybe too much. I think I'll let that sit and see what happens. I know the band, they sound amazing, but their videos are terrifying. Yeah, some of their videos went a little far. Same with Duran Gray for a while. I used to like Duran Gray, but their videos were just like, And I do not like their current style. I kind of dislike them a lot, but Shinya is a really good drummer. Can't deny that. Same with actually Malice Miser too. I really like a lot of Malice Miser songs. But I saw a video recently and I was just like, oh no. I used to like that song. Sometimes it's better when you don't know what they're saying. How about you guys? You have a favorite anime song? The Sailor Moon songs were always really special to me too. Pretty much all of them. I used to have like a bunch of CDs. Before I got into J-Rock, I was really into anime music, and I had a bunch of CDs for like Sailor Moon and Ranma 1/2. Oh, and the music for there was one anime I never watched, but I heard the music before. I think I had it like on a mixtape. What was it called? I really should think of what it's called before I start talking about it, huh? Oh, Vampire Miyu. Vampire Miyu. That was it. It had a really beautiful soundtrack. Never watched it, but that music was so nice. I think I might use this color for the fins because, I mean, it kind of works since the, you know, the tail is the color. So the fins would probably match. So in the end, I used pink again. No. I feel like I need to have this war on pink because Copic Colors keeps picking pink. But, I mean, there are a lot of pinks. Oh, yes, Mood Revenge and My Only Love. Oh my god, I used to love My Only Love. I had the English CD for, I think I probably still have it somewhere. Because I did like the English dub when I was a kid. Just nowadays I would pick the Japanese version. El Hazard, yeah, that was a really nice soundtrack. Yeah, the Vampire Me songs were really pretty. Tommy Heavenly 6, Paper Moon. Oh, for Soul Eater. I haven't heard that one. I'm sure it's really nice. Yeah, My Only Love was so touching. I still remember when I was a kid and they aired that episode and I was just like, oh my god. It was like the best episode though. Oh, I missed a fin. You know what, guys? I don't know if I've been streaming for a really long time, but I kind of need to stand up and walk around, like, badly. Because my knees are going to lock up. So, excuse the horrible mic sound, because I have to take off my mic for a sec. And just, I'll be right back in, like, 3 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was a loud mic noise. I'm not sure. I love the dark in the tail with the pink. Thanks. I think that worked out really well, actually. Yeah. Oh, you guys are awesome. Yeah, just now I just really needed to stand up. And I just got a drink, and then my cat walked around. She's kind of confused because I normally only wake up around now. I usually have really bad sleeping habits where I am up until like 4 to 6 a.m. and then I wake up in the afternoon, so I guess I'm a vampire. I'm trying to fix that though. Recently, I don't know why, just all of a sudden I've actually been able to wake up a lot earlier, and I've been going to sleep earlier too. Kind of wanted to stream last night, but I just got too tired and other stuff came up, so I was like, you know what, try in the morning, and it worked out, so that was cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the same thing on the top where I blend into like a lighter pink at the bottom. I really do have to fix my sleeping schedule though, because like it's been ever since December that I've been doing that because of the daily challenge I did in December, and my face has broken out ever since. Like I can't get rid of it. It's terrible. And like just for a little background, I've always had clear skin my whole life, so this is weird. Yeah. It's actually kind of nice to wake up with the sun being hot, except that it's really hot in here. So hopefully I can keep this up. Let me know if you guys like this timing too. Do you want me to stream again at this time? Or do you prefer the other time? Or are you just online because it's Saturday, that kind of thing? Is it Saturday for you guys yet? It's Saturday here. Oh, and something cool happened. I actually just got some art supplies in the mail. I got some, I ordered from Dick Blick the other day. If you follow me on Twitter, it's the one I was complaining about because I messed up the order. I messed it up pretty bad. But they were awesome and they helped me sort it out, and they actually reshipped everything to me. And I just got it because I live in Singapore, so a lot of the stuff they won't ship here. So luckily for me, there's a kind of a forwarder that we use. They like, you ship it to them in the US, and then you pay to ship it here, and it just arrives. So I'm really excited to open it up. I was actually even thinking about opening it up on stream, but I might actually open the box in a video and do kind of like a haul, because there's a bunch of other stuff I have to do for a haul. What do you guys think? Is it better to open in a stream or in a video? I'm kind of excited, but also not sure because there is a few more packages for the same order that I'm waiting for. Okay, it's Friday there, Saturday for you guys. Still Friday as well. Oh no, 2 a.m. already. Sorry guys. Both sound good to me. I'm actually slightly more excited about the item that's on the way because I ordered more watercolor. I shouldn't have, but at the same time I really wanted to try this brand, so I'm kind of excited about getting that one. I don't even know what's in the package that's in my living room, to be honest. Can't even remember already. But it came here really fast. And I also got a cat tree that I ordered from Taobao through the same service. They can ship things from China or the US, so they're really useful. This is too big of a jump here, so I wonder if I can I mean, it still looks kind of nice. Maybe I could fix it with color pencil if nothing else, but I'm thinking about pulling some of the darker color onto this pen and seeing if I can bridge the gap that way. You know what works better with the tips, the other tip. Oh no, I'd be up right now anyway. You're a night owl like me. Something I've learned recently is that when you're doing the tip-to-tip method with markers, you really need like juicy markers and you know, a firm nib, because sometimes the nibs can be quite floppy, if you know what I mean, if they get broken. And I've noticed like when I try to transfer color, it doesn't work as well if one of the nibs is floppy. It's just an observation from recently. That sounded dumb. You know what I mean. I'm not sure how well this is working because I'm getting a lot of white dots between these two colors, the R95 and RV95 and V99. I don't know why I said that. Hi, Sonika. Welcome. I would be sleeping now, but I was coming home late. I was posting my mermaid pic on DA. I wanted to see what was on YouTube and found you, so here I am. Ah. Well, like, if you're tired though, it's okay. Don't push yourself. I feel bad if people like stay up late for me. I mean, it looks like a nice, maybe I'll just continue with the gradient and then like I'll go back in and do like these type of lines to make it a bit nicer with the dark. Wrong marker. It's okay, the dark just goes a little higher here. Oh, thanks. I'm glad the tail looks good from there. Yeah, I thought the light might be pretty. When I was sketching them, I was wanting to do this kind of frilly type mermaid because I was like thinking that I should do more variety with like the fins and stuff. You know, sometimes I just want to explore different things. Kind of reminded me of Mermaid Melody, actually. They have like very ruffly fins in that one. Okay, Bailey, come up here. Come on. Up. Come on. Oh, my cat actually did what I asked her to do. That's a miracle. She was just rubbing up my feet, which is very ticklish. And now she's biting the side of my paper over onto the side, okay? Cats. Okay. I like that. I did the gradient. I'm gonna put the light color back in the tips. My cat decided to walk away already. Oh my gosh, she has such a short attention span. She just came here. Like, why? Why are cats like that? You know? Oh, she's shading the walrus. Yeah, you could see that. It's kind of interesting because we added the walrus and I feel like we're telling more of a story. I just hope other people realize it's a walrus too. But hey, you know, if it doesn't look that great this time, I could always draw it again and maybe do it on purpose. Not sure if I should have done that. No, the shadow here is darker than the shadow here. Whoa, wow. The RV91, that was powerful. I just took that color right back off. Dang. You know, something I feel like I've learned from myself from just doing these live streams is that I am very reluctant to go bold with color. I don't know why doing the coloring on live has made me realize that, but it has. Even just putting like this type of shadow in, I was very reluctant to do it, but it looks good. So hi Cookie, how are you? That's okay, I just decided to stream a little bit earlier. I got up really early, so I was like, let's try this. Yeah, the walrus saw she was sad and came over to cheer her up. I think that's kind of cool. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Not a good idea. I don't know why, I just felt like doing that and then I realized no, I'm going over the dark area because that color actually lightened it. And then I went and started to lighten it again. Stuff happens. Okay. I woke up at 1+ p.m. That's usually what I do. But recently, I don't know why, I just started to wake up, or today I woke up at like 9 something. I was like, what? But I felt awake, so I was like, all right, let's do this. Probably a fluke, but I wouldn't mind if I was able to change my sleep schedule finally. I mean, 9 a.m. is kind of early. Okay, that worked out pretty good. I did not like how it keeps doing a line here, but I wanted this area to be a bit darker, just a little bit. So it's like, you know, because it's underneath. I like the ruffly tail and the blending on it. Thank you! Yeah, that came out pretty nice. I like how this side looks. Not as happy with this side, but this side looks really good. Maybe I should put... It's hard to get the lines to do exactly what I want it to. Alright, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna stop fussing with that. Otherwise I think I'd be fussing all day. Although this area could go darker to show the that her body's bending there. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Putting like these little stipplings in with the marker that's darker than what's been sitting there. Gives it some texture. Her butt keeps getting bigger every time I go out of line a little bit. I think I'll let that sit for a little bit. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad it looks good. I think I want to do the water now, and I do think I might want to go with a dark color for the water. Just not sure how dark. I think I'll use the cool grays, which I already pulled. I was using C3, so I guess it would have to be these two colors. Kind of like this one better. That one should be C7. I like the idea of dark water. That looks darker than the earlier swatch. Let's see, C5. Now I'm confused. I have C3, these are BV, B99, and C0 and C1. Oh, there's C3, okay. These are all the markers on my table. So C7 should be the darkest, and then C5 and C3. I'm gonna quickly look up some reference for what dark water looks like, just so I can get an idea and not mess up anything. And it comes up with a movie. That's weird. Yeah, all the photos, like, it can look quite gray and black. Not sure if I want to go all the way to black. But I think if I want to add any white bits, I think I'll just add those later. Because if I'm being honest, I don't really know how to color around that. That's something I definitely need to practice more. Drawing like ripply water, you know? Not the easiest thing. I think I'm gonna go with the C5 first, just in case. Although that might be really close to the walrus. Yeah, it is. These have a bit of a blue tinge to them, but the rock is that color. Yeah, we're just gonna go to C7. The water was over the walrus's face at first, and I think I'll try to put it under. There's a walrus here now, though. Would he need something to sit on? Maybe there should be more rock here. Like it could be a piece of slate, that kind of thing. Just to make a bit more sense that he's sitting with her. Something like that. That's pretty simple. And then I could put the water around it, and hopefully these lines will disappear. Yeah, you thought exactly what I was thinking. He needs some kind of something to be sitting on. I think this should work. Let's find out. Let's find out. Maybe I should pull back a bit. I could go a little bit later right against the water, or the rocks. I'm really pushing out of my comfort zone with this kind of stuff, but it's also good to, you know, do something different. Even if I try and fail, at least I'm trying something. And I'll use color pencil to add in some water lines later. with the zigzags, I was kind of hoping to give it the look of like kind of stormy sea. Like a sea that might be moving pretty quickly. And then I can add some like crash foam in this area later. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for coming, Serena. And yeah, you can watch anytime, don't worry. I really appreciate you coming out and chatting with us. I hope you have a good night or day. I totally cannot remember. I'm sorry. I'm quite terrible at remembering certain things short term. Probably make it an even darker rock, maybe, or a slightly lighter rock. This part's tricky. C3. You know what? Maybe we'll have to put a little bit of maybe green in the rock to kind of that word's not coming out. To show like kind of a difference. Because I was thinking like, oh, I want to put a little bit of gray up the rock to show it's like a little damp there. And I just realized like maybe if it was a slightly different color, I want to say like that word's not coming out. Never mind. I want to show a difference between the water and the rock, but I picked really similar colors, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, brain shutting down. I usually don't try to think while I'm doing this kind of stuff. Yes, that's what I was trying to say, but the word was not coming out. Thank you, Burdick. It was just like, nope, you can't say this word. Never mind. Okay, I like how the color difference looks there. I really like that. I wonder if I should use some of this color. Yeah, you guys are awesome. You always know what I mean. I hope I'm not sabotaging myself here. This is pretty dark. Oh, that's okay. Get some sleep, Bartek. Thanks for coming out. Cool. Yeah, hopefully it'll be up really soon. So you can always check out my Instagram. But yeah, thanks for chatting with us. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. I hope you sleep well. I actually don't think I'm going to be streaming for too much longer because I'm getting really hungry and I need to eat soon. But I'm going to try to finish the water at least first, so don't worry. Well, I'm going to do more to the water first. I kind of wanted to use that slate color again. That's what I call slate color. I think I'll just apply it and then adjust slowly. Like I said, I'll probably adjust the rocks. I think I'm going to think about that for a while though. The rocks, I won't do it now. But I think I might put a layer of green over top, which I actually did before. I did that for the, I think they were the same colors too. The second live stream, I think I had put a layer of green and that worked pretty well. So I think I'll probably do that. And I think it kind of works for like rocks to have a little bit of green in it because like, you know, maybe there'll be algae or something growing on the rock, or maybe like the rocks have been hit by, I don't know, that kind of thing, you know, water over time, and it might have picked up a green. See, it's stuff like that I usually edit out of voiceovers because I always feel like, oh, I sound really stupid. So, but that's real life. That's how I am. I'm awkward. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I say stupid stuff. Yeah, thanks. A bit of green would be nice. This one looks like it's getting dry too. Wait, is this the one I already put down earlier? Let me check. Yes, it is. Oh goodness. Oh, thank goodness. It's not a new marker to add to the refill list, so that's good. Honestly, I've been thinking maybe I should do some different markers because like they're all the sketches I have now are on marker paper, so I kind of have to use markers. Because like there's really not much, well, it's not marker paper, it's like cardstock, so there's not much I can do otherwise. It wouldn't really be fun to use it for color pencils or anything because that's too smooth. But maybe the next one I'll color with pro markers or something. I don't know, show some love to my other markers maybe. I actually think I want to do, I've had this plan for a really long time, but I've been thinking of like making a big marker chart. Oh, you're awkward too, thanks. I think we're all kind of awkward. Oh, you guys are awesome, thanks. But yeah, I've been thinking about making like a big chart with all my markers. And that's kind of a feat because I have a lot of Copics. But then maybe when I look at the chart, I can actually pick from just, you know, more than just the Copics. So I've actually been thinking about making a video on that for like months and I still haven't done it. I think I started thinking of that back in December. I'll get around to it eventually. Sorry, I think I just touched the mic, so sorry if there was a terrible noise just then. I just blended the wrong markers together. But it worked, so there's that. That's good. It worked. Now they're definitely too close. But I'll play around with that later. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this anymore. I like it up here, but I'm not sure if I like this down here. So I might just blend that out. Yeah, so it looks better. The hair, I was gonna shade it with, I was gonna shade the hair, which is this color, with this color. I wonder if it's too vibrant to shade that though. I'm just gonna do a test to see what it looks like. I feel like there's a little bit more lag today than normal. I wonder why. Maybe it's because more of my neighbors are up, so they're straight on the Wi-Fi. I don't know. I don't know if it works that way. I think this should be fine. But sometimes I notice at night the Wi-Fi is not as good, but then this would be the opposite. Then the connection's not as good during the day. It's sunny here though. There's no weather. It's just hot and sunny. As far as I can tell. Or maybe there's like more connecting to YouTube at this time. So I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna shade the hair and then I'm gonna end the stream. So it won't be too long. If anybody has any questions though that they want me to answer, feel free to leave it in the chat. Wi-Fi sucks at night here too. Yeah, I wonder why is that? Okay, cool. I'll have to check it out later on PT World. I'll give you a like. You're the same username, right, Pikachu? Thanks. Yeah, I think at this point we just need to do a couple final touches. Hoping to get a couple of the mermaids finished today. Like I just have final touches for a couple of them. So maybe after I take a break, I'll come back and do that unless my husband gets home earlier. It's Saturday, but he had a job to go to. Because if he comes home earlier, I have to go pick up my glasses. I had glasses made for the first time in forever. It's been so long since I wore glasses that they were kind of like, we have to give you a later prescription because otherwise you won't be used to it. Because I don't really have a problem as much. I have like an astigmatism. But I sometimes do struggle to like read words at a distance, so thought it was good to get a pair again. I don't usually wear them because I do get really bad migraines, which is sometimes why there's no video for weeks, sorry. Sometimes the glasses press on my face and give a migraine, so I kind of avoid wearing them because of that. Oh, that they told you that too? Oh my gosh. We have a lot in common, Cookie. That's weird. Maybe it's a Singapore thing. But I was telling the lady who did the exam for me that she was amazing because, like, the optometrists in America, they are not as, like, they did not think as thoroughly about the patient, and they're not as careful, I guess. Maybe some of the higher end ones are, but the ones I went to in the past, like, they were not as good. So the service at this one was amazing. And my husband keeps telling me that Singapore has, like, the densest amount of they call it spectacles here. They have the densest amount of spectacle wearers in Singapore. So, like, there's a lot of shops that sell glasses and stuff. Like, a lot. It's kind of neat. It's weird though, because my husband will call them specs and I just call them glasses. Owndays. Actually, I'm not sure what the name of the shop is, but it's at Bras Basha. Maybe they do tell everybody that. Where is Owndays located at? Because I really didn't even read the name of the shop. We just went to a place that my husband's coworker had suggested, and he said it was a famous place. They were pretty busy too. I had to buy the latest frames though because, like I said, like if they touch my face too much, it gives me a migraine. So the first thing I told the lady was, "What's your latest frames?" They had some really light ones though. The ones I got were from Korea. I'll have to show it the next stream. Whenever I get them, whenever I stream after that, I'll show off the glasses because I think they're really cute. Hopefully everything goes okay with them. You know, I think I'm going to stop here because I feel like I'm going to make a mistake. I don't know why. I feel like I'm going to make a mistake if I keep shading this hair. Oh, they have branches everywhere based in Japan. I'll have to check the name when we go pick them up. I'm not sure when that will be. I'm kind of hoping today, but I'll find out because my husband's, like, his work is like, he usually gets a time frame of how long it'll take, but he works in IT and, like, stuff can happen, so I don't know when he'll come home today. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that you like it. I think it turned out pretty good too. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for this drawing, but I'll give you a preview of the next one we will be working on, if I can find it. Let's see. Number 6 is this one. So this is the one we'll be coloring next, which hopefully will be tomorrow, but it might be Monday. But I will definitely post on Twitter for sure. Twitter, hopefully Instagram too, when I'm going live, and I'll try to, I don't know if the mobile you know, I schedule in advance for the mobiles, but I'm not, the mobile streaming, because that's what I do. I do mobile streaming. Sorry, I hope that's clear. I always schedule in advance, but I'm not sure if you guys get notified before I go live for this. So definitely, if you can, follow me on Twitter or check my Twitter occasionally, because I will definitely say I'm going live soon. And I'll either try to make it this time or around like midnight Singapore time. So hopefully you guys can come out and chat with me again next time and we can color this one. Otherwise, there'll be a replay of the live stream, so definitely check those out. There's a bunch of other replays available. And don't forget to watch my latest video where I did, wait, where is it? I'll tease you. Watch my latest video where I colored this one. Hopefully you'll like that. This was a lot of fun doing this drawing. I'm really happy with this one. So yes, watch the video where I did that. That's the latest one on my channel. Okay, see you guys next time. Oh, it was so fun. Oh, Karina, you're so sweet. So thank you, Pikachu. Thank you, Karina. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, Bardic. We'll see you next time. Bye.